Okay, so this is Microsoft project, and earned value analysis is based on that. And there is a PMI based on that. Project Management Institute has PMP certification where you can learn. So I don't want to go into that, but I would like to give a very simple example so that you can understand what is the uh, earned value exam analysis. Look into this example right here. Say there are four activities, activity A, B, C, D, and that has a proper planning. So this is a Gantt chart of activity, complete project. Activity A requires 18 unit of, time, or 18 unit of schedule. Activity requires 10%, 10 units of time, or 10 days, I can say. Activity C requires 20 days. Activity D requires 40 days. Now, on particular given day, I would like to check how the project is going, how the project is working. So, I mean, I can't check at the end of the day. By the end of the day, let's say I'm going to check here. By this time, I will not have any control on the project to check whether I don't have a control. By that time, it will be too late. So basically what managers or project managers, they do, they take periodically, or they check periodically. So let's say I am going to check this week, I'm going to check this week, this week, this week, this week. So let's say today they are checking, or project person is checking how the project is performing on this day. Here you can see this activity A, it requires 18 days and it is done. So this is done, completely done. Activity B, it should be done by this time, and I'm monitoring, and I got to know only 80% of work has been done. Out of 100%, only 80% work has been done. This activity, by this time, it should be 80% completed. By this time, it should be 80% completed. However, it is only 70% completed. Activity D should be done by this time, 15% should be completed by this time. Okay. And so let me see how so there are three things which are very important: planned value, earned value, and actual cost of work performed. So these are the planned value is known as budgeted cost of work schedule, which is scheduled. Earned value, budgeted cost of work performed, and actual cost of work performed. So these are the three important parameters that you have to observe in any project, and rest is done. So here you see this time what is the planned value as per the planning. By this time 18 should be done. Okay. By this time this 10 should be done. Okay. 80% of this should be done, which is out of 26. By this time it should be 15% done of 40, so 6. So the planned value was 50. However, when you look into today's, what is the actually performed, this is 118 is done. Here 80%, which is 8. Here 70% of this is 14, and this is 0 out of 15%. So basically, what is this is actually planned, and this is actually achieved. And then you can check your pocket. You can check your pocket how much money has been paid, how much money has been paid for this work to be done. So basically actual cost of work performed. So here it is saying 45 from the project tracking, not evident. So basically from project tracking, they have paid 45. So once you got to know about this, actually 50 should be done, 40 is performed, and actually from your pocket 45 is paid, or 45 is. So this is, if you understand these three things, you are able to understand this earned value analysis. So basically, if you can see this diagram, this time versus cost. So here, for example, here you can see this is blue line is budgeted or planned. This red line is earned or actually you are performing. So this is planned value, earned value, and this is actual cost. So actual cost is, so if you plot these three things together, you can see, and on particular given day, you are going to check this. So basically, here you can see this is more, here you can see this is over budget, this is under time, or sorry, behind schedule, over budget. And if you go particularly on blue line, you are properly performing. If earned value go over this, so let's say if earned value is right here, basically what is, you are ahead of schedule, you are ahead of schedule, or actual spending goes here, for example, you are ahead of schedule and lower the cost, or under cost. So if you understand this, let me go with one example. Okay, this is one of the simplest example that you can understand. So the project is like this. You are going to make a drink, lemonade, where you are going to make 1,000 cups over 50 days. This is a target that per day you are going to make 20 cups per day. The cost that has been decided, 50 cents per cup. So total cost or total budget cost is $500. Okay, this is very simple. Now in particular day, so you are going to check at the end of day 10, what is the actual performance of my manufacturing of or making a drink. So at the end of the day number 10, it has been observed that 150 cups have been made. And when they looked into the pocket, they find that they spent so far $90. Okay, so this is the criteria. Now we would like to check whether the project has been on time or project is over schedule, under schedule. So we are going to check this. So first thing first. So budgeted cost of work schedule. So this is basically called planned value. What is the planned value? At the day number 10, 10 days, 20 cups, 50 cents per cup. How much it is going to be there? $100. So this is $100. Budgeted cost of work performed. This we are going to, so this is earned value. What has been earned so far? So far 150 cups are manufactured or made, and the 50 cent is each cup. So basically this is $75. Earned value is $75. Now third thing, actual cost of work performed. What is the actual cost of work performed? That you can read the question, which is says $90 they spent from their pocket. When they look into this, you can see $90 has been spent. So this is actual cost of work performed. Now, based on all these calculations, all these, we have very simple, things. You have to check two important aspects, which is schedule performance index and cost performing index. Schedule performance index says VCWP divided by budgeted cost of work performed, which is earned value, divided by budgeted cost of work schedule, which is planned value. So earned value divided by planned value. So 75 divided by 100, we get 0.75. Okay. Similarly, cost performance index, budgeted cost of work performed and divided by actual cost of work performed. So basically this is budgeted cost of work performed is 0.75. So this is 75. What is the actual cost? Actual cost is 90. And you divide, you get this. So you know these two parameters, CPI and SPI. This is schedule variance, which is budgeted cost of work performed minus, which is $25 behind the schedule. Minus means behind the schedule. Cost variance is means same parameters, but you know, instead of dividing, you are subtracting 15, which is behind the over the cost. Cost variance, this is over the cost, and this is behind the schedule. Now look into, based on these things, we can understand how project is performing. So basically based on this Lemonade forecast, which is, you know, this is the 500 is planned cost. And now, so this is 500 is planned cost, which is divided by this cost performing index. So instead of $500, how much it is going to eat? You are going to pay, if this keeps going like this, it is going to be $100 extra that you are going to pay for. $500 project is going to be finished in $600. Similarly, schedule at completion. So 50 is the days, 50 days, you know, we actually planned, and the SPI is 0.75. So instead of 50 days, we are going to finish this work in 66.67 days. That means it is going to take extra 16 or 17 days. Now, being a manager, what is your duty? Being a manager, you got, this is 50 days project. And now on day number 10, you got the health or performance of the project. You have 40 days. What you have? 40 days. So, and you have, so basically you can push your team, you can push your, you know, manufacturing unit to manufacture more, and you can still finish. So basically it is eye-opening at day number 10 that project is not performing well. So your decision and your action is to do, you know, you know, very strong action, very, you know, proactive decisions in order to finish the project. Still you have 80% time left, and still you have, you know, a lot of money. So basically you can do all the measures, corrective actions, and all the things in order to finish this. Here also you check day number 2, what is the progress here. So it should not be, instead of 50 days, it is going to end in 70 or 60 days. You can finish on time, or maybe little bit plus minus is fine. But so therefore it becomes very important in any project that you keep checking your, you know, things. This Microsoft does, you know, this task for you very easily. However, I'm not teaching this. It has everything that can help you to understand how the project is performing. Therefore, this software is made. But you can simply understand and you can apply. So another example here I'm going to, so plan to spend 100,000 each of the first 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, so actual at the end of week 4 shows 325 is spent. So budgeted cost of work schedule is $400, which is 100,000 into 4 weeks. Actual cost of work performed is this much. So, and suppose the earned value is $300 or budgeted cost of work performed is $300. So you have earned value, you have planned value, you have actual cost of work performed. And you can simply take those numbers and you can see the, you know, SPI and CPI, and you can check what is the situation of the project. So you have to basically check 3 things: planned value, earned value, and actual cost of work performed. So once you got to know these 3 things, you can do this part. If you have any question related to this, and rest of, you know, other things, you know, at the beginning are only the concept and basic things, but it doesn't have much. If you understand this lemonade example, you can do, I think, any question. Yeah.
So, sorry, a question. So the exam, the final exam is gonna be regarding this, right?
Final exam is going to be regarding
This that you are explaining.
Yeah, so basically, you know, whatever we have explained so far, whatever we covered, you know, everything will be included in the final exam. Let me see. Okay, just a minute. Here is the syllabus. And I think I put something about. So yeah, so basically I'm going to open the entire day. Exam will be open entire day. And so just a minute. So final exam will cover from module 1 to module number here last way. Module 1 to this up to earned value analysis. And earned value analysis, you will have very simple question. One more important learning in this: if cost performance index is greater than 1, that means your performance is exceptional. You are doing ahead of time, you are doing ahead of the plan value, means you are exceptionally performing well. If cost performance index is less than 1, poor performance. Similar to SPI, if SPI schedule performance index is greater than 1, you are performing exceptionally well. If this is less than 1, that means poor performance. And if it is exactly 1, that means you are going as per the planning, exactly following the same deadlines, same cost structure that is actually planned. So this is another learning, and this is the the module earned value analysis. So it doesn't have only 2 questions of assignment. So any question?
Can we have that slide posted?
Yeah, it is going to be right there. So don't worry, okay. You know, everything will be there. I think. Okay. Any other question? If you don't have question, then I will go on the last week assignment. Okay, so let me go over